Okay, so today I want to talk about something that might resonate with quite a few of you, and that is how you don't have to track calories to achieve your health and fitness goals, which I think might be music to many people's ears. While tracking calories can be beneficial for some, it really isn't for everybody. And when I lost loads and loads of weight, I actually didn't know that calorie trackers existed. So personally, I have never done it. It really isn't for everyone. And if you find that tracking numbers leads to effectively stress and anxiety, then there are definitely other ways to be able to keep on top of your nutrition. So let's dive into some practical tips that you can adopt. First up, taking food photos. This is a brilliant way to raise awareness of what it is that you're actually eating in a very conscious fashion. By snapping a quick photo of your meals, your snacks, your drinks, you've got a visual documentation of what it is that you've been having. And actually, that is a really helpful thing to have that you don't necessarily get when you're using a calorie counter. You get a great document of portion sizes and what your food choices are that can sometimes get hidden away when all you are doing is counting calories. At the end of the week, what I recommend people do is effectively just review your photos, have a look through your week, and that'll just provide you with an insight of your eating patterns. It'll help you make adjustments for the following week. And you might notice areas where you can incorporate tweaks and incorporate changes. So it might be changes in terms of boosting the amount of veg that you're having. It might be changes in terms of the amount of protein that you're having, or just where you can make healthier options and healthier choices at the end of the day. The next method, and this is probably my favorite actually, this is the one that I used without really realizing I was using it, and that is how you build your meals and having a bit of a formula for that. And that is building your meals all around protein and all around veg. Now, this method not only allows you to feel satiated, but it naturally reduces your caloric intake as well without needing to count. So how does it work? Very simply, I like to think of my meals as having kind of building blocks. And the first building block that you want to effectively add into your meal and put on your plate is protein. So always start with protein, always begin with protein. That could be chicken, that could be fish, that could be tofu, it could be beans, it could be eggs, it could be cottage cheese, whatever it might be, whatever your preferences are, begin with that and then build your meal around it. Protein is really important for us in terms of maintaining and building muscle mass, especially as we enter into perimenopause and menopause and older age. So for me, it's absolutely vital that every meal starts with what is the protein. It's also important if you are working towards a fat loss goal. It helps to keep you satiated, feeling fuller for longer, and therefore less likely to want to turn to snacks in between meals. After choosing your protein, just fill your plate with nutrient-dense veg or fruit. Simple. These are low in calories, but high in fiber and high in nutrients as well. And that means, again, it can help you feel full without overloading on calories. And my third tip here is to balance your plate. So think of your plate like a canvas, I suppose. You've got protein on one side, you've got veg and fruit on the other, and a colourful variety of fruit and veg at that. So it's a really simple method an approach to have. And the final way of being able to effectively lose fat without needing to track calories is thinking about and tuning into your body's natural hunger signals. This encourages mindful eating and just having a healthier relationship with food in general. So how can you tune into your hunger signals? Well, before you start eating, just kind of ask yourself, how hungry am I on a scale of 1 to 10? Simple question, give yourself a score. And this kind of helps you reconnect with your body's natural hunger signals, but also it allows you to effectively portion control and put on your plate really what it is that you need. If you're only sitting at a 6 out of 10, you're not going to need or require a mountain of food. But if you don't think about it beforehand and you put a mountain of food on your plate, The society that we've grown up in, whereby we've been effectively encouraged to clear our plates, that's probably what you're going to do. So tune into your hunger signals first and foremost. Next, practice mindful eating. During your meals, take your time, savor every bite. Pay attention to how your body feels. Am I still feeling hungry, or am I starting to feel full? And aim to stop when you start to feel full, when you're feeling satisfied, not when you're feeling absolutely stuck. Creating a pause moment can be absolutely massive. So popping your cutlery down between mouthfuls, then having a sip of water, all of these little pauses effectively allow the brain to catch up with the stomach. So your body can register how full it is, and that can help you avoid overeating. So there you have it, 3 really effective alternatives to calorie counting. They can help you maintain structure in your eating habits without the stress of calorie counting. So there's creating awareness through taking food photos and effectively reviewing at the end of the week in terms of the changes that you could be making. There is building your meals around protein and having the other half of your plate full of fruit and veg. And then there is also listening to your body's signals, the hunger cues, and I suppose incorporating far more mindful eating into your day-to-day than you perhaps do at the moment. If you've got any questions about this, or you would like any more information, or actually you've got some challenges to do with it, then just message me and we'll have a chat about it.